in the distance, and you'll see the eyes soon. There they are. Watch this. Here they come.
Oh, right here.
No. They'll just appear.
Well, I'm sure he'll make real quick work of it.
Here he comes. Watch this. Look at the eyes.
Oh,
Bam! And that other one is like, what?
What?
Where's my brother?
What just happened?
What the fuck?
Like I said,
Just stole
absolutely
one.
silent and unbelievably efficient.
Snatch. Look at the eyes, man. That's a demon.
Wham.
I mean, that is a demon. It's just a fluffy demon.
Fluffy demon.
If that thing was doing that to people and it was covered in like lizard scales, we would say, oh my God, it's a demon.
Yeah.
But because it's got feathers, for some reason, we like to think this thing is this wise, cute thing in the
Bam.
forest. Ooh.
Now,
Ooh.
I've watched them hunt,
Ooh.
and it's. I think the thing was most fascinating to me is they're absolutely silent.
Yeah.
There's no noise. You know the prey has no idea that thing's coming.
Yeah. When we
Wham!
were just leaving California, we found one that looked like it'd been poisoned.
Ah,
It's a real bummer, man.
an owl?
Yeah, because what happens is people poison rats. If people have rats in their garbage, they'll
There you
put
go.
rat poison
Sure,
out.
of course.
The rats eat the poison, the owls eat the rats, and the owls
Poisons the
die.
owl.
And so I'm not an expert in owls, but there was something really wrong because it was sitting in the front door of our house, and it was literally the day before we moved to Texas.
Oh,
Just sitting there.
oh, at
dying.
the old
Yeah,
the old
so
house
it was
back
like
home.
symbolic. It was, to me, it was almost like symbolic of the life I knew here dying. That I had to leave it. That's
Was
how
it,
it
was it
felt.
a little
really,
guy, big guy?
like about that big, a regular sized owl.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mature owl. He was a mature owl, but it was fucked up, man. It was just fucked up, just trying to move a little and couldn't move its wings. It was very, very, very sad. And I know where I lived was very hilly. There's a lot of rats. There's a lot of coyotes. There's a lot of wildlife out there.
Sure.
So I'm assuming that someone poisoned it because it was a suburban community and people don't want rats in their garbage.
Sure.
And they don't understand the food chain. But I think that was a real problem that was killing off a lot of owls. See if that's documented, because I think that was a real problem in the Hollywood Hills as well. That people were poisoning rats, and the rat poison was killing owls. It's a bummer, man. But there's something about those. I don't know how they got labeled the way they got labeled. Like, I don't know how they got a monocle and a book. Like, something happened.
Yeah, that would be the wise, right?
Yeah.
The wise old owl.
Rat poison from marijuana farms is harming federally threatened northern spotted owls. So it's a thing. It's not. I'm sure it's not just the marijuana farms. I know people in my neighborhood were using rat poison. I know they
sure.
were. Because people would ask you, how do you deal with the rats?
Well, it doesn't sound like that's a far-fetched theory, that's for sure.
No. Do you know how smart rats are? That if you leave some poison.
I had rats as pets.
Did you?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the Netflix show Rats?
No.
Oh my God. There's an amazing documentary on Netflix called Rats. And you watch it and you just go, what? Like, you don't understand the scope of the rat problem in this country. Like, you don't know that there's more, the same, I think they think it's the exact
one in New
same
York City.
biomass. I think in New York City, the biomass of rats surpasses the biomass of humans. So if you weighed all the
Plausible.
people in New York City, I think the rat biomass is actually either the same or larger. That's how many rats there are in New York City.
Yay.
See if that's true.
I know that I've read multiple. They don't have an accurate estimation of the rats.
It's like fish in the ocean,
it's a
right?
huge different number. It's like 2 million or 50 million.
Well, yeah.
If it's 2 million, it's 25% of the human population there.
And if
So
it's
that's-
50 million, it's
and
what?
it's way more. That's what I mean. It depends
Yeah.
on how many there really are.
I bet it's 100 million. Fucking rats in New York City it's insane how many
Oh,
there are.
I'm very familiar.
Yeah. And this documentary shows how intelligent they are. And one of the things they do, if you leave poison in like a rat tunnel where the rats go, the rats will get a young, stupid rat to go eat the poison. It's like, hey, man, look at that food. And they'll sit back and watch. The old rats will sit back and watch. And the young rat goes over, starts eating poison. And they go, yep, thought so. And they take off. Like, they know. There's videos of rats setting rat traps with sticks. Have you seen this?
No. That's
Pull that video.
Totally
So
believable.
they set up a rat trap, and this rat walks over and picks up a stick and drops it on the rat trap so it can get the cheese. Like, that's how fucking smart they are.
Sure.
Those little creeps.
Those little creeps.
Watch this. So look at this rat. Oh, yeah, it's a rat, right? It's not a mouse. It says mousetrap, but isn't that a rat? Like the tail? I don't know. What is that?
That looks small enough to be a mouse, but it could be a rat.
Either way, whatever this fucking thing is, watch this.
Wow.
Snap. With a fucking stick, man. Like, it knows how to set that thing off, and it didn't even flinch. You imagine you don't know that that's going to happen, and you drop a stick on something and it explodes? Watch that mouse or rat or whatever the fuck it is. That thing.
Oh, you're right. It's
a rat.
He didn't freak out because the
it says
thing went
world's
snap.
world's smartest rat. So it is a rat. Watch this.
Dude.
This motherfucker doesn't even flinch. Watch. Drops it on there. Not a budge.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Question.
Just like cracking a safe.
If it's a rat, do you think maybe this kid
Trained it.
Trained it, yeah. And
Yeah,
that's why it's
probably.
not afraid.
Yeah.
It didn't just happen randomly.
Yeah, it's probably for the clicks.
Because I used to teach him to play basketball where I was from.
Maybe.
What?
It might be for the clicks, or it might be a legit video of how fucking smart rats were. Like, he was trying to figure out, how are these motherfuckers not dying? Maybe he just kept a rat trap in the same spot over and over and over again, and eventually they realized,
Maybe.
oh, every time it snaps, then a rat gets killed, but the food's still there.
Yeah, well, this account is he's got Mousetrap Mondays, so he must have.
Oh, so he's like running
See,
experiments.
that's a mouse
He deals with
in
Yeah,
the picture. If
that's
that's
a
his,
mouse.
if that's his buddy pal,
Was the other one a mouse or a rat, though?
stunt mouse.
So this is the guy that did that little video?
Yeah, so I was noticing this account had like 2 million followers on it. I was like, this might be.
It says mouse. It says Mousetrap Monday. So they look like mice in that little thing that he's holding, right?
Right.
So he must have trained mice, and he probably incentivizes them to snap the trap.
Yeah, the theory of what Pavlov's dog or whatever.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
Repeat, learn.
I wonder how he taught them how to set a trap with a fucking stick.
I wonder how many died trying to figure it out.
I know, right? He probably sacrificed a lot of his little pets.
The dark side to Mousetrap Monday.
Yeah. The very dark side to Mousetrap Monday.
What are you doing over there, man?
Yeah. I know, right? If you're running tests,
Someone's
you
gonna
gotta
go.
have to use mice.
Try
Something.
to check. I bet he would have the video of him teaching it if he did do that too, because that would get some views. You know.
Yeah. It's a strange thing, Ard. I mean, it's obviously that we have this distaste for rats and mice because they carry these bugs that carry the plague, and they carry diseases, and they document that in the Netflix special too. The Netflix special shows like some of them have plague. There's like some of
Hooray.
these, yeah, they catch. I mean, obviously not a lot of people are getting bitten by rats, but if you were, you'd be fucked. There's a lot of them that are just horrific.